Frank's inner voice sounded exactly like him, which was the first problem. It narrated everything. Walking into the gym. You're late, which is socially noticeable but not fatally so. Hydrate. That guy definitely skipped leg day. Also, why is pickleball somehow the dominant sport of suburban empires? Ordering coffee. Too expensive, but also deserved. But also stewardship matters. But also oat milk is basically a tax on insecurity. Frank was sharp, funny, painfully observant, and known by everybody as a straight shooter. If you asked him a question, he'd answer it with unnerving accuracy and probably a metaphor. Unfortunately, before he understood what was happening in his mind, people also called him kind of a split personality. On good days, he was generous, grounded, hilarious. On bad days, especially on the pickleball court, he became a tornado in tennis shoes. A bad line call could produce the emotional atmosphere of a small Balkan conflict. The strange part was that all of it felt internal, but not identical. The voice always used his tone, his vocabulary, his rhythm, yet some thoughts carried life in them, and some carried rot. One stream came with calm clarity. Be patient. Tell the truth. Let it go. Bless them. There's enough. You're loved. Stay steady. It felt clean, coherent, almost warm. Joy without hype, peace without passivity, goodness without performance. The other stream was clever too, but acidic. You're behind. He's winning. They don't respect you. Say something sharper. Make them feel it. You deserve more. Look at their life. Yours should be better. Burn it down, politely if possible. It felt like static wearing a necktie. Envy, resentment, dissatisfaction, confusion. Always urgent, always itchy. For years, Frank assumed all thoughts were equally his. That was like handing every stranger on earth a microphone and calling it self-awareness. Then one night, after another ridiculous pickleball meltdown involving a disputed kitchen violation and a speech no Christian should deliver while wearing moisture-wicking fabric, Frank sat in his car in silence. And into that silence came a thought unlike the others. You are hearing two masters. You do not have to serve both. Matthew 6:24 hit him like a bell in a canyon. No one can serve two masters. Not just with money or status, but with allegiance, with agreement, with inner surrender. Frank began to realize his mental narrative revealed what spirit he was yielding to. The enemy could plant thoughts in the theater of his mind, disguising them in his own voice, but he did not own the stage. Jesus did. That changed everything. Frank started judging thoughts by their fruit. If a thought produced peace, compassion, courage, and clear-eyed honesty, he welcomed it. If it produced agitation, vanity, comparison, accusation, or chaos, he treated it like spam with spiritual consequences. He didn't become passive. He became discerning. He stayed a straight shooter, but now his honesty had mercy in it. Years later, Frank was a renowned author, a sought-after conference speaker, even a TED Talk guy, which amused him deeply because he still thought TED sounded like either a tech summit or a golden retriever. On stage, he would say, "Your mind is not a democracy. Every thought is campaigning for lordship." And then he'd smile, because the deepest truth was not that Frank had mastered his inner world. It was that Jesus had never lost hold of him. Christ was the cohesive force beneath all things. The government, principality, authority, every realm seen and unseen existing through him and for him. Frank's story was not secured by perfect mental performance, but by sovereign love. His inner narrative revealed what spirit he was serving, yes,
But Jesus still shaped the end of the story. And nothing, not even a noisy mind with bad pickleball instincts, could separate him from that.